Now, you know I don't like the idea of these early morning workouts. You need your rest.
All right, Pops. Got it.
Right.
Swish.
Man, that was your line.
Oh,
My bad.
here we go.
Cut. Your line. This year, NBA 2K16 will take a new approach to your My Career story. Expand your world of something bigger and better than ever before. There's a lot more of being a great baller than what you see in the court. High school, college, choosing an agent, getting drafted, developing a personal brand, and family. The pressure is starting very real for you and everyone around you. But the rewards can be equally as powerful if you're willing to put in the work. So let me tell you a story. Shazam! Step into my world where you can be the story. See what it's like to be the next NBA phenom, the next frequency vibrations, aka freak. This is Living the Dream.
Wow, you about to wake up the whole project.
Man, whatever. This is our court. So what's up, bro? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm living the dream.
What?
Sis, I'm living the dream.
That's what I'm talking about.
Money, hard work is always rewarded, right?
Yep, just like our parents. 32 years and they both still at the post office. Mom selling stamps, Pops delivering the mail.
Never complained, never missed a day.
Yeah, well, Mom's did when she had us.
Yeah.
Nice.
But Pop said she went back to work a lot sooner than she had to.
Right, of course she did. Brought us up right here in Harlem, USA, in the projects. But you know what? We do what we do.
When I make it to the league, we'll have enough money to retire both of them. Move them out of here, they can sit back, chill, the rest of their natural-born lives.
If we can move them out of here, because we know they're going to be kicking and screaming.
Right.
Boom! What up, CC?
This guy.
Yo, I still got the skills, though.
Too bad you got kicked off the squad.
Oh, that's because Coach is a hater. You only wanted one player to shine, but it's all good, though. My man Freak is extra nice with it. We both going to the league.
Both?
Oh, you heard me, little sis.
Ugh. It's a crack of dawn. You already changed your breath?
Nah, see, that's my new mouthwash.
Distilled.
Oh, you got jokes
Man, I
early
didn't
in
know
the
they made
AM.
mouthwash.
You two always beefing.
Yo, Vic, you are no good on the curb bum. Let's just keep it 100. 2 times 50.
Wow, you see how she doing mathematics on me, though? It's just a tax on my character. As you already know, I'm an upright citizen with high morals and values.
Anywho, it's time for us to get to school and we can't be late. Vic, you joining us?
Nah, I'm gonna catch y'all at the cafeteria for lunch.
Son, that's at 12 noon.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm gonna take a little nap, so I'm well rested for them afternoon classes.
Vic, you a
Welcome to my court.
Let's just go find our seat.
Hey, yeah, no, I'm coming. Hold up. Go. Hey, what's up, baby?
Hey, let's go, freak. Let's get this win, baby.
Hey, yo, FOF, right here. Hey, who want to meet up after, yo? Call me.
Vic, let's
Call
go
me.
come sit down. Come on, the game's about to start.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
Bring your game, Dragon!
Play him tight, come on!
2 points, Robert Andrew.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much. What are you doing, fellas? Stay down. Stay down.
Shooting one.
Shooting for Midtown. Izzy Grace. 1 shot. The basket by Freed. Defensive foul. Dustin
Sean
Joseph.
Jones.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Bulldog.
Play him tight, come on!
And that's the end of the quarter with your Bulldogs in the lead. Let's make some noise and keep... Keep going, Midtown. Bulldog parents, we are still in need of volunteers for the upcoming field trip to the Midtown History Museum. If you would like to volunteer, please contact the office. Going for three.
Come on,
2
fellas,
points.
let's talk.
Izzy Grace. 3 points. 3. That will do it for the quarter, folks. Bulldogs hold the lead. Let's hope they keep it going. Go Bulldogs! Students, the chess club is now accepting members. If you would like to test your skills and represent your school, please see Mr. Jones for more details. Free with the 3 ball. Timeout for the Dragons. Midtown students, we would like to remind you that Bike to School Day is happening next Tuesday. All students who bike to school will receive a voucher for 1 free cookie. First team foul. Shooting for Midtown. Thomas Brothers.
Shoot 2.
At the line for two. That's it for the third quarter, folks. After a brief break, the fourth quarter will begin. Midtown students, if you need to retake an AP exam, the final day to schedule that is this upcoming Wednesday. Please check with faculty if this includes you.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Three-point basket, Michael Kennedy. Mid-block foul. Freak. That's his first personal foul. That's the game. We win.
Patrick Ewing to Kimbe Mutombo.
Everyone knows.
If you were to ask
Fairview High Tornadoes squaring up against the Midtown Bulldogs. Get your drinks and grab a seat. It ball. Go Tornadoes!
Are you gonna just find your seat this time?
Hey, see,
Are you taping me?
nah, I'm making phone calls, yo. I'm a networker. You know me. That's just what I do.
Hey, yo, Freak! Hey, we gonna make it rain tonight, baby! Woo!
Yeah, Freak, let's get that win. Look. Cuckoo!
Hey, get them hundreds out. Get them hundreds out for your boy.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
Move the ball. It's sticking too
3
much.
points. Freak. Jesse Bean for 2. And that's the end of the quarter, folks. Your Tornadoes have the lead. Hope they can keep it going. Go Fairview! Three points. Freak.
What are you doing?
Foul.
Stay down. Stay down.
Court Kiefer. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Three points. Freak.
That's
2
moving.
points. Freak. 2 points. Freak. And that will be the end of the first half. KvngKhuMar fans, the second half will begin in 10 minutes. Freak.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Bulldogs foul.
Quit reaching.
Freak. That's his first personal foul. Mike Wong with the bucket. And that's it for the third quarter. The fourth will begin in just a few moments. Student tornadoes. Do you feel like you have no time for games? If so, a time management course is being offered 5 days a week after school. For more information, please see Mrs. Lindgren.
Giving the game away, Rap.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Fairview.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Out of bounds.
Don't call that.
slamming you. That's his first personal foul. Fairview foul. Jesse Bean. That's his first personal foul. Fairview foul. Mike Wong. That's his first personal foul. Fairview foul. Jesse Bean. That's his second. Timeout.
20 seconds. Start it.
Attention to the owner of a red Kia, license plate 2KvngKhuMar's. Your lights are on. I repeat, your lights are on.
Yo, set it up!
We can guarantee you 3 things, Freak. The ability to start and play significant minutes as a freshman, national media exposure, and the best coaching staff at the
I'm not going to waste.
Oh! Yo, look towards the darkness. Nah, yo, look towards the light. Yo, what the? Yo, what is that? It's a supernova. Nah, man, that's a...
Show them whose home this is. Give it up for your phenoms.
Yeah, we at the spot right now, though. Oh, yeah, you know my boy's about to take it.
Look, I need you to be on your best behavior tonight. This is an important game
Give
for
my phone
Freak.
back. Come on, yo.
Vic, I'm serious.
CC, my dear. Now, I know how important this game is. I'm just trying to make moves, yo. Freaky, he's gonna take it all the way. He's leading this, all right? Business.
Come on, Freak. Show them no mercy.
Hey,
we got this
hold
title.
up,
Come
hold
on.
up.
We got this, my boy. We got this. And we taking state, man. We taking state. And he's taking state, though.
Vic, come on. Let's get our seat.
Okay. My man.
Vic, I'm serious.
All
Let's
right,
go.
yo, she up on me like hard right now, though.
Freak. three. For three. That's his first personal foul. Robert Nelson. Assisted by Thomas Roberts. That's his first personal foul.
Shooting one.
Back into it for the third quarter, everyone. Final quarter of play will begin shortly. If you have misplaced an item during your trip to the arena, our Lost and Found is located directly behind Section 108. Lost and Found will be available until an hour after the event is ended.
Come on now.
Free.
Come on now. Let's go.
For 3.
All right, settle down now. Settle down.
Free. Let's hear it for the champions.
Freak.
Like the
What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
I've decided to go to the great university.
Frequency vibrations. Well, you know that little dance he does? He came out doing that.
Freaking vibrant?
Oh my goodness.
Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see Villanova and the Michigan Wolverines.
Move the ball. And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Now we'll look at Villanova's starting lineup. They've got Miller, Brian is out there with Cooper, and it's Ilgauskas in at the power forward position.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Well, for a long time, Michigan has been a big power in men's basketball, really in all sports. The school has a very strong program.
No doubt, the Wolverines love their sports. Easy to cheer for the basketball program with all the success they've had over the years.
Here's Beal. He dishes it to Bryant. Six on the shot clock. And here's Miller outside. Good. Miller's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The defender there. In the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Kemp against Beal. Can't hit. Villanova goes the other way with it. Ilgauskas' screen on Ellis. Beal the pass to Ilgauskas. No good off the pick.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Beal with it. Out-defended by Freak. Ilgauskas' screen on Kemp. Here's Beal. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Beal's got 6.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Here's Cooper. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And the Villanova Wildcats have had a recent surge in their program over the past decade. Since about 2005, they have been a consistent presence in the tournament and also have won a few conference titles.
So on the floor for Villanova, they've got Cooper. Brian is out there with Miller. And it's Beal in at the point.
And Freak has really come out blazing here in the first half, absolutely imposing his will on the opponent.
And, Greg, that's what great college players do. I mean, they control the game and really make the opposing defenses adjust to them.
Another shot, and it's finished off inside by Smith. Smith's got the lead up to 3 now for the Wolverines. And it's Villanova with the ball. On the Wildcats, so Villanova have been getting back in the swing of things as a program over the last decade, Clark, and one of the better runs they're on right now is a school.
Yeah, they are a surefire bet to pretty much be in the tournament almost every year now. Really one of the big schools in recruiting on the East Coast.
Kemp with it, picked up by Bryant. Outside Kemp. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Beal can't get it to go. Michigan with the ball, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Kemp. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
So Michigan ends up going with the new group. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And while there is a little bit of distance between the two teams, one big run could close the gap in a hurry.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. In order to hold on to this lead, they'll need to keep going to Freak to get things working for them offensively. His play in the second half of this game, critical.
Kemp in at point guard. Smith is out there with Ellis. Then it's Jones. And it's Crawford at the shooting guard position. And for Villanova, they've got Bryant. Miller is out there with Cooper. And it's Beal in at the 1. Well, for Villanova, they've had a lot of their graduates make waves in the NBA. You can find a Wildcat playing professional ball everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, some of the current Wildcats in the NBA. Lowry's had a terrific career thus far. Randy Foy are the big names. Dante Cunningham's another guy who's had an impact.
And for the Wolverines, Kemp, he's in at point guard. Ellis is out there with Jones. And it's Smith, and it's Crawford at the 2. Cooper against Smith, and another miss by Villanova.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses. You know, with Foy and Lowry, as you mentioned, I mean, they played together at the same time for Villanova. It was one of the best backcourts they've ever had.
It's stolen by Bryant. It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Crawford. Lets it go from deep. Beal can't get it to go.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. And that Villanova team with Foy and Lowry was great. The grit and toughness that they both still play with in the NBA today, born at Villanova. And in general, the Wildcat players are some of the toughest mentally around.
Ross, who's checked in for Villanova. Both free throws good from Crawford.
Guys, it's almost impossible to think about Michigan basketball and not think of the Fab Five. I mean, one of the most storied recruiting classes ever. They were dominant in their tenure here at Michigan.
Beal, that's in, coming off an assist from Miller. And that's now 8 points here for Beal.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Now here's Ellis. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Kemp. Sinks the triple. And Michigan leads by 12. And thinking back to the Fab Five, there were 5 freshmen, all brought in the same year, and they all started.
Yeah. Chris Webber, Juwan Howard, Jalen Rose were the most successful pros, all of them playing professionally at some level. It's still considered one of the greatest freshman classes, if not the greatest of all time.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him. You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard, in addition to the leadership, too.
And, guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that.
It's just simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Big.
It is a floor general in their mode.
Guards and get out in transition.
Then for Villanova, Ilgauskas is checked in, and it's McAdoo in for Foster. Villanova trails by 10. So on the floor for Villanova, they've got Jones, and it's Moore in at the center, locking down the middle. Gaines kicks to Ilgauskas. Gaines dishes to Ilgauskas. Passes to Gaines. Some nice ball movement by Villanova.
That's a wall.
And it's Ilgauskas missing. The Wolverines leading by 10. Here's Kemp. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
It's stolen by Jones. Fast break, Villanova. Kicks to Gaines. .129 left here in the second inning. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Wolverines.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Good on both. 1:27 left to play here in the second half. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath. You're right.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
At the line for Michigan, Brian Augustus. Taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that brings them within single digits. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And it's Villanova with the ball. Down by 12. The pass to Cooper. There's Beal with the three. And Jones pulls it down.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Screen by Smith. Crawford is screen on Beal. Crawford passes to Kemp. Here's the three. Villanova grabs the miss. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up. Buries the jumper to finish the break.
I tell you what, I can't argue with the result, but a little unnecessary to go to the off-balance shot there.
Outside Kemp from about 19 feet, off target. And so it's Michigan winning this one. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt it.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball, going at it on the hardwood. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Helen. And Greg Anthony. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Georgetown Hoyas.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
So the Wolverines starting five. Kemp, he's in at point guard. Jones is out there with Ellis. And it's Smith, and it's Crawford at the 2 spot.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete. And you look at the long list of former players from the University of Michigan, a lot of big-name NBA players got their start as Wolverines. It's been that way for a long time.
Kemp kicks to Crawford. Outside Kemp. The 3. And the Wolverines another 3.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
The drive by Randolph. That's good.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Michigan with the ball. Outside Kemp. Screen by Ellis. The tray. Shot is off. So Georgetown will take it the other way. Trice kicks to Warren. Ellis against Hudson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, there have been a lot of great players out of Georgetown over the years. Most of them big men. But don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
So Michigan going with almost an entire new group here. And Allen Iverson was only at Georgetown for 2 seasons. The way he played, he completely set the college basketball hoop world on fire.
We might never see a scorer quite like Iverson again. For his size, what he packed into that small frame was absolutely amazing. As unique and relatable a guy as we've had.
And here is Harkless following the 3-pointer by Freak. Hodges with a screen on Kemp. Here's Hudson. No good with the triple. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Kemp. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the wing on the left. Here's Wilson, and it's blocked by Kemp. And so it looks like the Hoyas will retain possession. And the Hoyas with some changes. Joseph, he's checked in for Hudson. Nelson comes in for Hodges. And it's Gonzalez in for Wilson. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. On the court for Michigan. Kemp, he's in at the point. Cunningham is out there with Smith. And it's Knight in at the small forward position. Georgetown trails by 5. Pass to Hodges. Got a piece of it. Shoots from 8, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 56 seconds left in the first half of the game. Kemp kicks to Crawford. Kemp against Wilson. Kemp can't hit.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Fast break. Here come the Wolverines. Freak with the ball. Out of bounds. Georgetown takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Wilson. He dishes it to Randolph. They set the pick. Pass to Hodges. From 11 feet away, and he gets the bucket. Hodges has got his first 2 points.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
And so it's a close. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
We got Hudson. Warren is out there with Price. And it's Trice. And it's Randolph in at the 2 guard. A chance to jump into the lead for the first time here.
They really want to capitalize, Kevin.
Well, I tell you what, guys, so many great centers have come through Georgetown. For a while, they were the destination for great centers going into college. You can point to any of their teams and find an NBA center on the roster.
And for the Wolverines, Kemp in at point guard. Smith is out there with Ellis. Then it's Jones. And it's Crawford at the shooting guard. And for Georgetown, Price is out there with Warren. Then it's Trice. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the 2 guard position. Georgetown trails by 3. The Georgetown Hoyas have had so many great centers. Greg Monroe, Roy Hibbert, some of the more great recent guys.
Yeah, but don't forget about the one who kind of set that trend in motion. Patrick Ewing was just a dominant force. And then you had Dikembe Mutombo, Alonzo Mourning. And it's amazing. All of these guys we just named were picked in the top 7 of the NBA draft.
Kemp's gone 6 of 12 in the game from the floor. Kemp with the steal. He feeds it to Crawford. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Now it's a 7-point Wolverine lead.
And now they've chosen the full court man-to-man.
Yep, going with the most grueling kind of defense possible. They're looking to make something happen here.
Now here's Trice. Outside Randolph. Feeds to Trice. Puts up a three. And he gets it to go. Trice has got his first 3 points of the game. It's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. The Wolverines leading by 4. Kemp inside. Gonzalez. On him. Kemp with the bucket. Kemp's got 17. Now the Hoyas with it. The feed to Harkless. Doubled by Kemp. Gonzalez with it. Out defended by Freak. Out to the wing. Passes it to Nelson. Hoyas moving the ball around. Gonzalez's shot is off. Kemp with it. 17 points in the game. Banked in off the glass. Kemp's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wolverines.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
There's the pick. Now here's Harkless. He's guarded closely. The pass to Hodges. Out to the right wing. Dishes it to Harkless. Clock at 6. Off the pick. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
On the court for Michigan. Kemp in at shooting guard. Jefferson is out there with Wright. And there's Flash, and it's Taylor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wolverines?
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Poked loose. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And Michigan leads by 11.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
And the foul called on Freak. That's it. 44 seconds left here in the second half of the game. And that's an intentional foul.
Just absolute domination in this one for Freak. 22 points and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
And it's a completely new group here for the Hoyas.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
There's 38 seconds left in the game. We've got 33 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Trice passes to Warren to end the run. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And so they foul intentionally.
Devin Wilson. That's his first personal foul at the line for Georgetown.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Kemp with the steal. This one for 3.
Michigan foul. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
16 seconds left in the second half. Left side Gonzalez. Here's Felix. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Right side, Kemp lets it go with the three. And so it's Michigan winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that.
Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Arizona and the Michigan Wolverines.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
A look at Arizona's starting group. We've got Johnson. Mitchell is out there with Hollis Jefferson. And it's Lawson in at the point guard. Well, for the Arizona Wildcat program, they didn't really become the force it is today until the 80s. Since then, Greg, Arizona has been a big player in the conference.
How about having a string of conference titles, 14 in total, all coming since 1986?
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And for the Wildcats, arguably their best years were in the late 90s and early 2000s. In 1997, they won their lone college championship. A lot of trips to the Final Four around that time, too.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And Arizona has been on the upswing in recent seasons, though. They continue to come into the tournament as a high seed and win their conference. This could be the start of kind of a second golden age for the program.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Kemp with it. The tough D kept him from crossing half court in time. 10-second violation. On defense, Michigan, it's a three-point game. And there's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Lawson. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Fires from deep. And Jones pulls it down. Now here's Kemp. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Smith. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
John Smith taking 2 shots.
And the free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Now Arizona with it. Lawson kicks to Johnson. The shot is off. Nice D from Crawford.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Lawson's gone 2 of 3 from the field. And a wide open look for Freak. Drills it from outside. Kemp's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Goodwin kicks to Ewing. Dishes it to Carter. The shot no good. Now the Wolverines take it the other way. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Kemp. Here's Taylor. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Back to Ewing. Inside, here's Hollis Jefferson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Taking a look at Arizona. They've got Ewing. Goodwin out there with Hollis Jefferson. And it's Carter in at the 2. Kemp with the bucket.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Michigan making some changes. Smith checked in for Cunningham. Jones comes in for Jefferson and flashes up comes a screen. Lawson up top. And it's Michigan with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Kemp. Again, the miss by Kemp. Lawson right side. He dishes it to Hollins. Williams with a clean look from outside off the mark. And stolen by Williams. Johnson against Jones. Ewing a screen on Jones. Johnson goes in. Here's Hollins. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Ellis, he's checked in for Michigan. Mitchell, he's checked in for Arizona. Johnson against Kemp. Launches a three. And once again off the mark by Michigan.
You know, Freak just hasn't been able to perform how we're accustomed to seeing him up until this point. I mean, he just hasn't been able to string anything together.
There are a lot of things that might be affecting him. You know, with his reputation, defenses will pay special attention to him. And that might be throwing him off a little bit here in this game.
And once again off the mark by Michigan. To the paint, here's Johnson, and that one's good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Several teams changing it up here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Arizona.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Kemp with the bucket.
Nice stroke from long range. And if he keeps getting... those opportunities, he better take them.
Here's the screen. Here's Johnson. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Arizona leading by 6. Roberts dishes to Lawson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Kemp with the bucket.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Lawson the pass to Mitchell. Wing shot on the way. Again, Arizona. Here's Kemp. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
That three cut the deficit going into halftime. They're not going away.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Arizona ahead, up by 4. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong. Long stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Kemp, he's in at point guard. Ellis is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones, and it's Crawford at the 2 spot. And for Arizona, we've got Hollis Jefferson. Mitchell is out there with Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And here's Arizona now, following the three-pointer by Freak. Turnaround Jay. Rebound by Smith.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Kemp against Lawson. It falls, and 3 more from Kemp. Now it's a 4-point Wolverine lead. And here's Arizona now. Nothing yet for them in the
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that you know, just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
Lawson drives in, rejected by Kemp. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A 3 ball. But they'll get another chance. Lawson with it. Now defended by Freak. Lawson kicks to Lewis. And here's Lawson. He has 5. And the layup's good off the glass. Lawson's got 7.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Michigan ends up going with the new group, and Arizona making a change here. Arizona trails by 5. Kemp, he's in at the point. Jones is out there with Ellis. Then it's Smith, and it's Crawford at the shooting guard position. Goodwin kicks to Lewis. Over to the wing. Outside Landry. Pass to Goodwin. Arizona moving the ball around. Ewing. That one off the back iron and out. The Wolverines leading by 5, and Kemp slams it in.
You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard, in addition to the leadership, too.
And guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that, but guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their mold.
Lewis dishes to Lawson. Back to Lewis. It's taken away by Smith. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Out to Smith. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Mitchell, he's checked in for you. Arizona trails by 7. .127 left to play in the second half. Lawson against Kemp. Lawson the pass to Lewis. Lawson kicks to Lewis. Back to Lawson. On the wing, Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Arizona needs to get off a shot. No luck. Good work defensively by Smith.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
And he commits the intentional foul. Here is Kemp. And an intentional foul right there. There's 39 seconds left here in the second half of the game. And here's Arizona now. Lawson outside. Sinks it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And I hate to be critical, but it's as if there has been zero effort given on the defensive end.
Well, you know you like to be critical at times, Greg. You know you love a healthy debate and being a contrarian, but you're right. I mean, this has been more a product of bad defense or no defense as opposed to great offense.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
Here's Johnson. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Kemp with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Now Lawson. Johnson outside. Lewis kicks to Lawson. Fires for three. Shot is no good. And so it's Michigan winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Clark, a win nonetheless.
Yeah, it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, welcome everyone to the final game of the college basketball season. Tonight, we will crown the winner of this year's tournament. And no matter what the outcome. Here tonight, what a ride it has been. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan. Joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Michigan Wolverines.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball, high energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
And Wisconsin. Looking at who they've got. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in at the force.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points. And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
Outside, Jones. The screen from Kemp. Jones kicks to Kemp. Jones dishes to Kemp. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Hawkins with it. There's the screen. And taken away by Ellis. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Here is Hawkins. The Wolverines making their last shot. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Decker. They can't stop the run with that one. The pass to Crawford. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Crawford's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here is Hawkins. Both teams will make substitutions. Hill kicks to Conley. Knight grabs the board.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
There's a screen. No good from Gibson.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. And it's Wade in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the Badgers with possession here. The Wolverines making their last shot.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Here's Kemp. An easy 2 points on the way. Kemp's got 9 points.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
.143 left to play in the first half.
Move the ball.
Here's the three.
Sticking too much.
Again, the miss by Kemp. Wisconsin trails by 30. 13. Feeds to Conley. Takes the three. Kept alive. Here's Wade. And
São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. Aí,
Today on 2K TV postseason.
Our defense will be a little too much for them.
I'm just ready to win.
Losing's not an option. You want to be on the cover. You want to be the best.
The game just kicked off.
I'm excited to play. I feel the adrenaline going.
This makes me want to try to compete for $250,000.
There you go.
This is it. This is for the money. Win or go home, right?
Winners win, and losers go home.
Pra contar tem de monte, é tipo uma fonte dela. De fronte ela sonha com novo horizonte. Trancada na cela ou numa favela. Eita é foda, João. Pobre menina, sofre de verdade por toda a cidade. Ainda mais porque a palavra liberdade é feminina.
É isso mesmo. Não
Cidade luz, guetos, becos e pretos tristes como um blues. Mano, muçulmano, amor, islã. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. Mil flor, mil cor, mil idioma. Mil cor, tipo índio. Tio por, servos de Roma. Frios por natureza morta. Legalité pour mon père, s'il vous plaît. Mil pra mim, mil pro select. Ma révolution.
Today on 2K TV postseason.
Our defense will be a little too much for them.
I'm just ready to win.
Losing's not an option. You want to be on the cover. You want to be the best.
The game just kicked off.
I'm excited to play. I feel the adrenaline going.
This makes me want to try to compete for $250,000.
There you go.
This is it. This is for the money. Win or go home, right?
Winners win, and losers go home.
Père, mère, frère, sœur, ange ou Kaira. Même thème, cri du cœur, genre ça ira. Même refrain qui vient de ces zones amochées. Noisy LESC, zone à noche, des vies décalées, des années. Que c'est l'alerte rouge comme condamné, d'étaler, s'en aller ou chialer. Jamais, plutôt qu'à l'aide, on entend crier. Basané, ghetto couleur café, non c'est pas gagné. Si tu voulais taper, trop de barons, trop de casaniers qui tiendront baron de plus que ça ira, ça ira. Se dit le brave type comme le scélérat, pour le sale favelas, même sort, même idée. Qu'on s'en sorte à l'espoir, tous fidèles. Ah, São Paulo, zone à Norte, ça ira. Noisy LESC, ira. Si, ira. Oh, ira. Ghetto youth, faut pas stresser. Ici, MC d'affaire. Si. Oh.
Today on 2K TV postseason.
Our defense will be a little too much for them.
I'm just ready to win.
Losing's not an option. You want to be on the cover. You want to be the best.
The game just kicked off.
I'm excited to play. I feel the adrenaline going.
This makes me want to try to compete for $250,000.
There you go.
This is it. This is for the money. Win or go home, right?
Winners win, and losers go home.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire.
Io non dormo quando ti penso, io non dormo e basta e compenso. Io lo so che siamo uniti, se a capirsi basta il silenzio. Senza te sarai nel vuoto, mentre insieme siamo immortali. Baby, accelero la moto, chiudi gli occhi e spegni i fanali. Vedi, noi siamo la luce insieme, il male che produce il bene. La notte abbassa lo sguardo, che guardarci non gli conviene. Siamo il bianco e siamo il nero, siamo Dio che appare davvero. Siamo piccoli e perfetti, come il mondo visto dal cielo.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire.
Today on 2K TV postseason.
Our defense will be a little too much for them.
I'm just ready to win.
Losing is not an option. You want to be on the cover. You want to be the best.
The game just kicked off.
I'm excited to play. I feel the adrenaline going.
This makes me want to try to compete for $250,000.
There you go. There you go. I tell you. This is it. This is for the money. Win or go home, right?
Winners win, and losers go home.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Toronto Raptors. Checking out Toronto, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And the clock ticking down to tip off Kenny back to back. Explain to of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now.
I never.
But the makeup of a championship team.
However, number one is the belief. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important thing. And most people think trust comes from on the offensive end, but it's trust on the defensive end. Meaning, Ernie, if I'm going to send you baseline, I said that's the game plan. I have to trust that my teammate's going to be there. And I'm going to do it regardless if he misses his assignment 1 or 2 times. That's the trust you have to have.
Ernie, you know why I like drinking Shaq Fu Punch?
Why?
Because it's about finding the right mix. So in basketball terms, it's about coaches, star role players. Everything has to be working together. That's why these guys can be great.
I can't believe that you just promoted one of your products into discussion of what it takes to become a champion in the NBA.
I wasn't really promoting. I was just giving you a Shaqnology.
That's his 12th promotion. I'm going to start promoting things.
I'm not promoting the Shaqnologies. Mm-hmm. You know what? I won't say nothing else about myself or any product I'm endorsing. Man up, you two.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Spurs come into town. Welcome to the Tuesday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside, Doris Burke. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in at the center position.
And so last season for Tony Parker, somewhat of a shift. I mean, he was solid, but injuries cost him a few games. He also had his lowest assist and points per game totals since his rookie year. But he fought through like the champion that he is.
Now, here's Lowry after the miss from Tim Duncan. The dish to Carroll. Valanciunas sets a screen for Carroll. Baseline jumper. Connects. The jumper drops.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game because that just settles you down a little bit.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Lowry drives in, out to the right wing. 1:51 left to play here in the first. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The San Antonio Spurs, a team that has had such a strong core and is so disciplined, Clark, it's hard to see them struggle, even think of them struggling, even on the road.
Well, you know, last season they did have trouble at times on the road, but 22-19, still not too bad.
And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Nobody near Leonard. A three-pointer, no good.
And for the Spurs on the road, it was the scoring. They were so good at home, but scored 8.5 points less per game on the road. That was the biggest margin in the NBA.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Parker. Fires from 18. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Boy, it's been a long time since the Spurs had a losing record on the road, so there aren't any concerns for them. I mean, they've never had a losing road record since Tim Duncan was drafted. Wow, that's back to 1997.
Spurs trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the dunk by Aldridge.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's Lowry. Patterson, the screen. From deep. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Raptors lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Centre in downtown Toronto. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
And San Antonio has possession. 4-point game. Scola out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Powell in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And the shot is good. Diaw's got the first basket of the second quarter for San Antonio.
And guys, every time we think Patty Mills is going to take the next step in his development, he takes a step back. Last season, he shot career lows from the field and behind the arc after having one of his best ever campaigns the year before. That really just makes a coach pull his hair out. And fortunately for me, I don't have it. And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes. Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
At the line of the Raptors,
Well, back to Mills. The Spurs could have used his contributions last year. Parker was hobbled. Corey Joseph was still learning. Mills didn't put together consistent efforts and ended up losing minutes, Clark, because of it.
Yeah, you know, Mills had the opportunity to make an impact for a championship contender. That chance doesn't come very often. Unfortunately, he couldn't make the most of it.
And Diaw drops them both.
And you really got to admire Boris Diaw. I mean, he's found a way to kind of reform his game as he's gotten older. I mean, so different than when he was new to the league.
Here's Scola. And there's the feed to Joseph. Here's Powell. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Clock at 2. Here's Biyombo. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
San Antonio making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Diaw lost his athleticism and is a slower player than before. You could argue he's more productive now, though, Clark, than ever.
Well, his game was always on the ground in my mind. He's highly skilled. He's much more cerebral on the floor than given credit. I mean, I think he is really a difficult matchup because he's crafty, he's tough, and he's experienced and skilled.
So it's Toronto now, following Kevin Martin's 3. Here's Powell, and it's Joseph in the corner. It's rebounded by West.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Picked by West. Mills passes to West. Banked in off the glass. West has got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
And Joseph kicks to Scola. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. West with some nice D. Takes it from 10, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Martin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Scola, a screen on Ginobili. And Joseph kicks to Scola. And it's Joseph, top of the key. Back to Scola. Drills the baseline jumper. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Outside, Martin with 1 on the clock. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Spurs out in front. They're up by 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach Casey, obviously it's early in the season, but how would you say this team is shaping up in terms of its chemistry and personnel-wise?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Coach, thank you so much. Over to you guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, welcome back to the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny Smith. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. They came out in the second quarter with a renewed focus, playing well enough to take a 2-point lead here at the half. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, quite simply, their bench showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end, because they were scoring in bunches. Now, you want your reserves to just at least come in and hold the fort, but they did way more than that tonight.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots.
Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
That does it for halftime as the game is just about set to get going again. We send you back to Kevin Harlan and crew for the third quarter.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Kevin Martin.
And, you know, not always the guy that you would expect to be making the big plays, but so far tonight, he has delivered.
Yeah, he has, and he's really been a difference maker so far, and it wouldn't surprise me if they looked his way a bit more to end this game.
San Antonio leading